Ashara Zavros? I've discovered an item that I believe might be of interest to you. A holocron of some power.
Who are you? How did you know my name? What makes you think I'm interested in a holocron?
I'm trying to keep this holocron out of Sith hands.
Why call me? Why not take this holocron to one of the Masters? Brian or Osera?
I've already heard stories of your knowledge and power.
Stories? That I don't believe. The Masters don't seem to think I have much power or knowledge. But even if I was interested, I shouldn't leave the base.
You don't really do everything your masters tell you, do you?
Obedience is the Jedi way, but then there are always exceptions. I'll come. Just tell me where to meet you.
I'm sending you the coordinates of an enclave in the swamps.
Yes, I know the place. I'll meet you there as soon as I can. If they ask, I'll tell my masters I've gone to train.
Please, General, just let me do my job. I'll get my team and we'll secure that site.
Your job? You're a scout, Jennings. Had you done your job, we would have known about that enclave before the Jedi overran it. As much as I enjoy a good suicide mission, why don't we leave the rough stuff to a Sith?
You're not expecting anyone to come back from this one?
If I can't find someone worthwhile to handle this, then no, not really. You'll forgive my skepticism. It's been a long campaign.
Our scouts spotted a group of Jedi Knights excavating the ruins of their old enclave. Given their numbers, we think they're after something big.
Those ruins hold bygone artifacts, ancient texts, holocrons, planetary records. The very things we don't want the Jedi to find. Lord Gravis's orders are clear. Kill the Jedi and recover their findings. Easier said than done.
You'd better deliver. Lord Gravis isn't a man to disappoint.
He was rather graphic about the consequences for failure. Unfortunately, my troops are busy fighting the Cathar. I scarcely have an angry thought to spare for the Jedi, let alone a battalion. The artifacts buried in those ruins could revitalize the Jedi's presence on Taris, or embolden them to build a new enclave. I need you to sack that enclave. I know Lord Gravis would be pleased to hear of your cooperation.
I shall enjoy looting the Jedi's most precious secrets.
Excellent. I'm in your debt.
Expect a tough fight. These Jedi are soldiers as much as researchers. They're brilliant, well-trained, and they'll protect those ruins to their dying breath.
Just kill the lot of them and recover their findings. Lord Gravis doesn't want a single Jedi to survive. Top-notch work out there. We'd have been sunk if the Jedi had plundered that enclave.
Please use all products only as intended. Be well.
Sith. I should have known. Don't think you can kill me easily because I'm a Padawan. Even Master SWTOR can't beat me with a lightsaber.
You couldn't beat me if I was wielding a toothpick.
You'll have to try harder if you want to pick a fight. A Jedi never draws first. Is that the holocron? You surprised me, Sith. I didn't think you people knew how to tell the truth. Strange. I've never held one of these before. I expected it to be heavier.
You must promise not to open it. It feels light, but its power would certainly overwhelm a Padawan.
So, even you look down your nose at me. I'm no ordinary Padawan, Sith.
I didn't mean you, of course.
I know what you meant. I'll show you.
Behold the teachings of Darth Angral, Lord of the Sith.
Peace is a lie, there is only passion. Peace is a lie, there is only passion. Peace is a lie, there is only passion. No. What am I saying? Is that what the darkness feels like?
It's the right choice.
It feels good. It feels powerful. No. I should never have used the holocron. I can feel its darkness in me. The Jedi won't have me back now. Not after what I've done. What will I do?
Your emotions are a powerful weapon. Embrace them.
The Jedi told me to put my emotions aside. Do they know what this feels like? The darkness feels good. But the Order, the teachings, I don't know. What do you want from me?
The ghost in the Jedi Enclave. I must speak with him.
The ghost? But... No. Of course. I will do as you say. I'll go ahead and prepare the Enclave. Make sure no Jedi are around.
What a day. The thrill of the hunt, the heat of the battle. So, have the Sith finally decided to partake in the slaughter? There's serious killing to be done out there.
How do I refuse the promise of violence?
The Empire wants the Cathar wiped out. Trouble is, those furry critters have been bartering with the Nikto, trading land for protection. The Nikto are brutal. Cunning fighters, all of them. But the best of them are a cut above. The Nikto's Morgokai warriors are among the deadliest in the galaxy. They train to kill Force users, and can take a normal man down as easy as breathing.
A Sith fears no one.
Now that's the kind of gumption a warrior needs if she wants any worthwhile heads mounted on her wall. Imps have grown tired of licking their wounds, hired us to deal with the Nikto. I'm sure even a Sith's power would be put to the test against the Morgokai. Interested in joining us?
The Morgokai will come to fear the Sith.
That's the spirit. The Imperials are offering a reward for every Nikto killed, plus a hefty bonus for bringing in the Morgokai's Cortosis staffs. You make it back alive, I'll see you're paid for your kills.
Oh, my lord, have I got a scheme for you? It's brilliant, spectaceous, a surefire way to hit the Republic right where it hurts. They're wounded.
Underhanded, exploitative. You're off to a promising start.
Thank you, my lord. Our intel suggests the Republic is planning to renovate the old hospital. Most of the medical equipment is still intact, including the Kolto tanks. I say we contaminate those vats, slip a little something extra inside. Care to guess what that something might be?
I'm guessing the Rakghoul virus?
Bullseye! The Republic will have a full-blown infestation on their hands. So, what do you think?
Not a bad idea.
I thank you. I thank you. Now, the old hospital has been abandoned for years, so there's no telling what's inside. Be careful. Here's the virus. I'd recommend putting the vial someplace safe.
Glad you could join our fight. I'm General Farvin. Darth Gravis spoke highly of you, my lord. Perhaps you can show these Mandalorians how the Sith win a fight. We brought them here to help slay the Cathar, wipe the Republic off Taris. But the Mandalorians are sloppy. No respect for a clean victory. To rout the Cathar, we need good old-fashioned Imperial might, and you, of course.
The Republic's allies don't stand a chance.
True, but breaking their resistance is proving difficult. Cathar settlements cover this part of Taris. They're defending their homes under the leadership of a feral warrior. His name's Bashoon. Some call him ferocious, brutal, terrifying. I say he's a dirty alien who needs to be put down.
Why the hesitation?
Bashoon escaped our assassination attempts. Now he's deeply entrenched with state-of-the-art weaponry. Gifts from the Republic.
I've got a gift of my own. Killed another 10 of the Cathar's best. Few more and I can make a coat. What did I say about following me? Clear off or I'll pluck that lightsaber from your dead body.
You wouldn't dare.
I'm going to enjoy proving you wrong.
Stop. Take your anger out on Bashoon. But first, we must pull down his defenses. Republic munitions are stockpiled at his camps, defended by the Cathar's best warriors. Republic combat droids, too. Without those weapons, the Cathar and Bashoon are vulnerable. We need to take them out now.
Bashoon will soon be weaponless.
This mission's too important to let you mess it up. I'm going as well. Let us see who can exterminate more of Bashoon's best warriors. I'll bet my pay that you lose.
There's no doubt who's the better Sith, my lord. Devastate the Cathar's weapons, put Thana in her place.
Fighters. Dagam Jainam Paim Dagam.
Word's already out. The jungle is apparently littered with the bodies of slain Nikto. Mokukai training didn't prepare them for the likes of you.
It was actually quite simple.
Wish I could have seen it. I contacted the Imperials for your payment as soon as I heard about your killing spree. Here, you've earned this.
Do you require medical attention? Be well.
The trap is set. The Republic Kolto tanks are swimming with the Rakul virus.
Yes! Once the hospital opens its doors, they'll be in a world of trouble. By the time they realize the Kolto is contaminated, it'll be too late. Ah, I do love a good ploy. Good work.
I took out the Cathar's weaponry. They're defenseless.
Don't try taking all the credit. I smashed more than my share of munitions.
Excellent work, both of you. I'm surprised, Thana. You didn't kill enough Cathar to win your own challenge.
Impossible! I cut down every beast I saw.
You were foolish to compete with me, Thana.
Shut up. Take this, before I change my mind.
Drop the attitude. We have to hit Bashoon now, before the Republic rearms the Cathar.
Murder and mayhem await.
If that's your method, so be it. But don't expect an easy fight. Bashoon's and his rep killing Imperials, Mandalorians, Sith, and that's when we took him by surprise. Now he's entrenched in a Republic base, building his defense. Only the Empire's best can take him down.
I'm the best there is. Leave Bashoon's death to me.
I am incredibly powerful after all.
You must be joking. I'll slay this Cathar before you even reach his base.
She's beyond my control. See that Bashoon's killed, and don't let Thana compromise the mission.
The Empire's trying to drive us from Taris, from our homes. Soon they'll learn that Cathar never back down.
Keep talking, Bashoon. When I get out of here, I'll stomp out your entire species.
The Empire sent this Sith to kill me, but she failed. Proof that none can defeat the mighty Cathar.
Thana's weak. I'll show you the real strength of the dark side.
Stinking Sith. Glad you could join my trap. You know, Cathar aren't the only settlers on Taris. The Nikto have joined us, along with their Morgukai warriors. We're all refugees, fleeing the Empire's cruelty. And I promise you, my Cathar, we won't be uprooted again.
Looks like it's your turn to die now.
Watch closely, fellow Cathar. Witness our enemy's downfall.
What's up, John?
It's not over. Keep fighting.
Stay on Taris, and you'll share Bashoon's fate.
That'll send those beasts running off planet. But first, I could use a hand over here. Let me out. Please.
Stay in there a while. Think about that attitude of yours.
I'm going to escape. And when I do, you'd better be long gone.
I intercepted Bashoon's final transmission. Magnificent work. His death was gratuitous but effective. The Cathar are abandoning their homes in terror.
I did what was necessary.
And the results speak for themselves.
There you are. 3 meters of durasteel. That's what I cut through to escape my cell.
The Emperor's calling, Thana. I really should take this.
Don't even think about cutting me off.
Much better. I've heard enough of her ranting. Lord Gravis expects you to lead our final attack. Regretfully, I can't join you. My duty's here, wiping out any resisting Cathar. Head to the Republic outskirts, meet Lord Chathan. When flames and evac shuttles choke the skies, I'll know you've crushed the Republic base.
Hold on a moment. Scanning signals. Wait for it. There. Agent Braceau, at your service, my lord. I'm pleased to report that the Republic once again failed to evade my surveillance. I shattered their communication defenses and discovered their latest secret. Apparently, the Republic's converted an old estate into an armor depot.
Surely the Empire has enough firepower to level a simple armory.
That's just what protocol calls for, my lord. Per Directive 6291, Republic structures aiding Taris's restoration are subject to destruction. I initiated an airstrike, but the Republic's disrupting my equipment. We have only one alternative. Someone must infiltrate the Republic base, disable their signal jammers, and then manually call in the airstrike.
The more challenging, the better.
Knock out the Republic's jammers, then use this laser designator from high ground. The Imperial fleet will take care of the rest.
I can't brief Lord Gravis now. I need time. Delay him.
My lord, how? He won't be pleased.
Use that undersized brain of yours to think of something, or I'll have it out of its little shell. Dismissed. My apologies. Such esteemed company is a welcome change from the fools I deal with, and timely if you would help me with my problem.
The trials of being a Sith. All are fools by comparison. Tell me your problem.
We've learned the Republic has secured sections of the lower city hydro plant to serve their power needs. Lord Gravis ordered me to destroy their generators, but the squad I sent went missing before they even reached the objective. Useless. Meanwhile, the Republic reinforced its position. My men are simply outmatched.
I can't imagine Lord Gravis will let such failure pass unanswered.
True enough. Another failure and he will revoke my command. Fortunately, you and I have converging interests. Lord Gravis believes cutting off the Republic's power will cripple their operations enough to shift the balance of power on the planet. With your strength, you could disable those generators and strike a decisive blow against the enemy. And I would keep my lord happy. Agreed?
Saving you from your master's wrath will put you in my debt.
Very well. Go to the hydro plant. Find the functional generators and rig them to overload. I will, as you say, be in your debt. And one final request about the squad that went missing today. If you find any evidence explaining their disappearance, I would be pleased to see it.
Speak softly, my lord. The Republic could be listening in on us this very moment. I'm Lieutenant Trace. I've been tracking Republic signals buzzing in and out of this base for weeks. Finally had to put a lockdown on all outgoing transmissions. My men can't even speak to their own mothers without my say-so.
Good you dealt with the problem before it got out of hand.
Still, there's no telling how much information has already been leaked. You see this? It's a Republic transmitter. One of my men, dead now, tried to plant one under my desk a few weeks ago. I traced the bug signal to a nearby Republic listening post, a communications hub of some sort. Turns out that listening post houses one of the Republic's primary satellite arrays. It's the keystone of their entire communications network on Taris.
Sounds like an ideal target.
I knew you'd see the silver lining. We have an opportunity here to end Republic snooping, leave their spies cut off and their forces running blind. Unfortunately, I don't know which of my men I can trust, so I need you to run this one. Can you destroy that listening post?
It will be amusing to watch the Republic fumble about blindly.
I couldn't agree more. Knock out the satellite array and you'll render the entire listening post inoperable. Remember, though, that place is a military facility, and anyone who can survive in that wilderness will be a formidable opponent.
Lord Shathin at your service. I was relieved to hear you'll be leading our assault. If your command of the force is any indication, this will be a proud day for all Sith. Darth Gravis, your friend has arrived.
You've performed well. Taris is scarred. The Republic's support weakened. I trust you're ready to deliver the killing blow.
I suppose I can give it a look.
I hope you're saving your enthusiasm for the battlefield. Centuries ago, Darth Malak began the destruction of Taris. We're about to complete his work. We will crush the Republic reconstruction and the Jedi responsible. Thanks to you, they're cornered in their base. Their final sanctuary on Taris.
And soon to be their tomb. Don't worry, Gravis. I'll tear down their base, then soak Taris with Republic blood.
When you get killed, I hope I'm there to watch. And laugh.
You'll never get the pleasure.
Thana, I knew you'd come running at the first scent of blood. Unfortunately, the base's approach is infested with Republic forces. They're blocking our army's advance.
Rain bombs on their heads.
They're shielded. Only close combat will work.
Shields or not, I want them pulverized.
They'll need more than shields to escape me.
And me. I'm not passing up a good fight.
Clear the battlefield, then we'll hit the Republic base and finally drive them off Taris.
I'm also pleased you found evidence of my squad's demise. Perhaps now, Gravers will grant me more veteran troopers.
I'm sorry, Sith. I couldn't do what you said. I just couldn't.
You were right to tell us, Ashara. The Jedi Enclave is no place for Sith, and this one gives me an uneasy feeling.
Blame it on my misspent youth.
This is not a flippant matter. I won't have dark side rituals performed in this Enclave.
You killed them! You killed the Masters!
They are Jedi, after all.
This is all my fault. I should have known better than to deal with a Sith.
Just summon the ghost, now.
Child, I thought I told you never to summon me again!
Excellent. Truly remarkable. My lord, you are utterly clever and resourceful. Thank you so much for clearing out the Jedi for us.
If this is what I think it is, know that I don't take kindly to betrayal.
I'm sorry it had to end this way, but you were dead, and Darth Thanaton made a better offer. He's made me a lord. Unfortunately, he's also asked that you be executed. My regrets.
What's this bloodshed in my grave? I warned you not to summon me again. I warned you to leave me in peace. To keep your Jedi away from my grave.
Please, I'm sorry. This Sith needed to speak with you.
Your apology is worthless. You must die.
She only summoned you because I asked her to.
What is happening? What are you... Strange. How long has it been since I felt at peace? Centuries, at least. What do you want that you went through all this effort to speak to me?
I need your strength.
Ha! You don't have the ability to overwhelm me.
Sith, what did you just do?
The only way I could think to free the Enclave was to bind the ghost to myself.
What happens now?
Embrace the dark side. Come with me.
I suppose after all this, that's the only path open to me. Masters, forgive me.
Wardahai wistai rojans.
Of course.
Vaiwa gabarain.
require medical attention? Be well.
All the Republic channels suddenly turn to static. By the time they get everything back online, we'll have already mopped up their scattered forces. Nicely done.
The Republic had you bugged. Your men need to be dealt with.
Don't worry, with no one to transmit to, they won't be able to do any harm. Sooner or later, they'll get desperate and slip up. I'll do a thorough check for any remaining bugs, and have the other bases do the same. We'll purge those spies yet.
Darth Gravis, it's time.
Prepare your assault. I thinned out the Republic forces.
And I killed more than my share.
Fantastic work, both of you. We must act quickly before the Republic deploys reinforcements. Lord Shathin, begin the attack.
At once, my lord.
The final battle for Taris has begun. If we are to demolish this planet, you and Thana must join forces.
I'm willing to put aside our differences. If she is.
No. You've dragged me down long enough.
The Republic's annihilation demands your complete cooperation, Thana.
I'll help, Gravis, if only to prepare for the day I strike you down.
Splendid. Your mission is twofold. Blow up the Republic spaceport and eliminate the leader of their reconstruction efforts, a powerful Jedi Master named Serek.
Such a loss will be devastating. The entire galaxy will take note.
What better way to drive them off than humiliation by defeat? Once Master Serek falls, the Republic will be forced to abandon Taris. The spaceport's destruction will block their reinforcements and trap the doomed survivors here.
Darth Gravis, the attack's underway. Republic transports are in orbit, headed for their spaceport.
They're trying to flee. If we don't kill Master Serek now, he'll return with a full occupation force.
I will destroy the enemies of the Empire.
Show our enemies what it means to spit in the Empire's face. Infiltrate the Republic base. Disable the spaceport safety measures. Then meet Thana in the lower levels. Only together can you destroy the Republic's dreams.
And don't keep me waiting.
If you get the chance, take out the Republic's assault cannons. They're making life painful for our boys.
John.
I had them under control.
Looked to me like they had you beat.
You're not the only woman who knows how to handle herself. Since you finally disabled the Republic's safety measures, I can force their power grid to go critical and... What? Ugh! The The spaceport's set to blow, but those blasted Jedi installed a failsafe. Let's find Sarek and rip the override code from his dead hands.
Calm the evacuees. The transports will be ready any moment now. The Republic will not lose Taris.
Didn't mean to interrupt your speech. Please continue.
So, the Empire finally plays its last hand. Your mockery won't shake us.
But my lightsaber will.
Darth Gravis is amazingly predictable. This is a trap, and you walked right into it. The evacuation transports that arrived weren't empty. They brought friends, ready to defend Taris. Perhaps you're familiar with them?
It's past time I ended you.
This is it! Defend Taris with your lives!
Too bad there aren't more of them. I was just getting warmed up. And what do we have here? Ah, Sarek's failsafe code. Just punch this in, and there. The power grid's overloading. So long, Republic.
With the Republic gone, nothing will save this planet from destruction.
You and Gravis can celebrate together. Meanwhile, I'll... Wait a second. Those transports that brought Sarek's back up, they're loaded with civilians. They're actually trying to open the hangar. They'll escape the explosion.
Lock the hangar doors. Make this spaceport their grave.
My pleasure. Too bad we can't stick around to watch. Anyway, this place is about to explode. Much as I'd like to see you disintegrated, I suggest you run. Or stay, see if I care.
You've outlived your usefulness, Thana. The airstrike destroyed the Republic's armor depot.
Word just reached my ear. A panicked Republic officer transmitted a distress signal warning of the lone destroyer who rained fire on their base. I'll cite your impressive... Excuse me. The Republic's discussing defensive tactics on unsecured channels, fools. Please pardon me, I can't miss a word of this.
Sarek's gone, and his spaceport is in flames.
Excellent. Those assault cannons hit my men hard, but they're pushing back to take the base. Darth Gravis will want to hear the details.
That I do. But first, I want to personally thank our champion. Master Sarek's death marks the end of the Republic's planetary restoration. Soon, Taris will be completely ruined. A tribute to the power of the Sith, the Empire, and you.
It was a pleasure.
There's much bliss to be had from this planet's annihilation. And it's not over yet. But there's still the matter of Thana. She hasn't returned. And I no longer feel her presence on Taris.
Death is merely the final failure of the weak.
You've proven to be the more powerful Sith. Thanks to your actions, Taris will stand as a shining testament to the Empire's supremacy. And like Darth Malak, you'll be remembered as the Sith responsible for securing this planet's destruction.
Galaxy will continue trembling at your approach if it knows what's good for it.
Looks as if we have two new travelers. The ghost and a little Jedi pet. Wonderful. The pirate thinks he has another ghost story for us to investigate, too.
My lord, it's Carl, your apprentice. Corrin's here with me. We don't have much time to talk. Thanaton tried to make us his. Claimed you were dead. We managed to flee Drummond Cast, but his lords have been hounding us through every sector.
What exactly does this have to do with me?
My lord, Thanaton insults you by striking at us. It's a signal to other Sith. You're not worthy of apprentices. Also, we might have taken something from him. Something to help you beat him. We can't talk about it here. If somebody's intercepting this, Thanaton will be at our throats.
I won't let Thanaton lay a finger on you.
Blast! Ship's hit! Emergency landing on Quesh! Hurry!
If Thanaton kills your apprentices, he will appear very weak indeed. It looks like hunting ghosts will have to wait.